Hey, welcome to Karen's Corner. Today I have Clayton Greaves with me. I'm really thrilled to have Clayton join us today. And just a reminder, if you'd like to join me on Karen's Corner, you're always welcome. So, hi Clayton, it's great to have you.
It's great to be here, Karen. Thank you for the invite. Before we get into our conversation, I just want to take an opportunity to present this gift to you. This here is a Sankofa bird, a statue of a Sankofa bird, and there's a significance to the Sankofa bird. The Sankofa bird is a mythical bird found in the Akan tradition of West Coast Africa. And as you can see, the bird, the legs are firmly planted going forward, and the bird is looking back, and this represents an egg. And so the idea and concept behind Sankofa is that we are looking back at our own history and taking those things that we've forgotten, but yet we're still moving forward with the legs planted forward. And I want to take an opportunity to give this to you for your office. I think that the whole concept of Sankofa really represents the work that we're doing in the agency. We're looking back at the things that we've done good and the things that we want to change in terms of our practice, and as we move forward in the future. And so the egg represents the future, your child or children. And so as we build and as we transition as an organization, I thought the whole idea of Sankofa is an excellent representative of the work that we're doing as an agency, the work that we're doing on the Harambee team, by taking a look at our culture and taking the best of what we have to offer, and build our service plan and build our model on how we want to work in community. And so I think Sankofa represents that. And for those of you who are going to be at the Black History Month finale, you'll see that we'll be featuring the Sankofa bird just like this as a youth award as well. And stay tuned, you hear more about that. And so, Karen, so I brought
That's
this.
just amazing. Yeah, I love it. Wow, it's beautiful. And I love the significance as it relates to the journey that we're on as an organization. So thank you very much. And I'm just going to say to everyone, this will be in my office. So I hope all of you will drop by and take a look at this beautiful art piece of the Sankofa bird. Thank you, Clayton.
Most welcome.
Yeah, it's amazing. So, one of the reasons why you're here is to talk about Black History Month celebration, and it is a celebration, but I think it's important for us to really remember, why we have Black History Month, and that is, to combat anti-Black racism, and I think it's part of our journey here at Family and Children's Services.
Absolutely. And on February 1st, when we have our program plan for the opening, it was a very emotionally moving time, because we felt that moving forward with the program wouldn't be as important as us stopping and just talk the truth about our experience in this community and what was affecting Salam Debs.
Yeah.
And it's not about Salam, it's about a greater issue of our own community and the things that folks are experiencing, anti-Black racism. And so it was important that we paused and provided space for everyone to share what was on their heart.
Mm-hmm.
And it almost feels like it was important for us to just take that and share a truth. And how can we possibly celebrate Black history without first talking about truth?
Yeah.
And I thought it was a powerful opportunity. And those who participated, I was happy that they were there to share their perspective, share their thought, and also offer support to a community member who is very important to us in the work that she's doing and partnering with our agency to help us move along in our own transition as well. And so on February 23rd is our finale for Black History. And I want to invite everyone to come out and look out for the link from Carol and participate. We'll be featuring the Sankofa Awards for young people, and we have 4 young people who will be awarded this for their own resilience, for the things that they're doing, and for us to say that we see you, we recognize you. And I think it's important that we pause and celebrate the successes of our young people. And so we want to take that opportunity to do so on the 23rd as well.
Yeah, that's awesome, Clayton. Just a couple of things that I want to say to you. First of all, I want to thank you for your leadership in the organization, and I want to thank you for creating that space on February 1st for us to just pause and be in community with one another. You made the decision not to go ahead with the program, and to allow people the opportunity to speak into the issue of anti-Black racism, and for so many of us to find our voice, to speak up and to help. And I'm just grateful to so many people in the organization who did come forward to support Salem, but also to speak into the issue of anti-Black racism. So I want to thank you for that. And I am certainly looking forward to the event on February 23rd, and I hope everybody who is able to will attend that event with us.
Excellent. And so, when I reflect on Sankofa as well, in terms of our own journey in the agency with regards to the equity work as well, anti-Black racism is just one aspect of it, and a symptom of a greater issue that affects the life of folks here inside of our agency, and also community members, and how we deliver service to our community. And we've made a commitment as an agency to want to do better, to recognize the value and the importance of one's culture, one's identity in the work.
Yes.
And over the last few years, we've seen as a sector that community want to be recognized. The community wants to have service delivered to them in a particular way that is meaningful to them. And I think as a sector, we've also understood that how we have practiced in the past has caused harm. Yeah. And this is the first time in a very long time that the Black community as a whole feel that their voices are being heard about the impact of child welfare on communities and in the lives of the young people and children that we service as well. And I'm very much excited to be part of that journey and supporting the learning and the opportunity that presents itself to highlight the things that the Black community feel that they need if they're going to be successful, and walking alongside my colleagues here in the agency as well.
Yeah, thanks, Clayton. I would say that the thing that I find the most exciting about all this work that we're doing together is that we are doing the work differently, as you said, on behalf of children and families, recognizing their culture, recognizing their experiences. And as somebody who's worked here for 27 years, I can tell you that we didn't think about it before. We just thought there was one way of doing the work, and what I've learned is, no, we have not met the needs of our Black community. We've not met the needs of the Indigenous community. We've actually done harm in our work. So, I'm very pleased to be on this journey with you and everybody else in the organization to find the right path forward to provide services that matter to the children and families, that will make a difference and that will provide support.
Yeah. And we also recognize that we still have a long way to go as an agency and also as a sector as well. And so the work of equity as it stands is not just for the director of equity and diversity and inclusion, not for myself or Michelle and the Jirigani works closely alongside myself and the Harambe team. This is a journey for everyone in the agency to take on. We all have a role to play in the respective departments that we lead, in the respective departments that we work in, and how we deliver service. And so, I purposefully, in terms of how I provide leadership, has been a very practical, because I believe that it's the outcome and how we engage community is important. So that's how the team has been functioning. That's how Michelle and Jirigani has stepped into their roles and in providing leadership through consultations and so forth, and supporting the team as a whole in their own journey to understanding equity and a practical application of what does equity look like in practice. For a lot of folks, we may sit and we talk about equity, but there isn't a demonstration of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we're working towards a journey of demonstrating what does good work look like for our community and a good application of these theories that we talked about.
Yeah, thanks, Clayton. Well, I'm going to commit to you that I'm going to do my part. I'm going to do my part to, to further my own equity journey and to learn. But also, I see a very important role for me as executive director to support this work, to support the work for you, Clayton, for your staff, and for everybody else in the organization. We're all on this journey together. And I believe that we will make some real differences in this community, and hopefully we can be an example for other communities as well. So thanks so much, Clayton.
No, thank you for having me here, and I look forward to more conversation about the work. And as we progress as an agency, there's a long road ahead of us, but we are on a good path towards meeting those goals. And so I invite all of our colleagues, irrespective of your position,